Today, we are going to be talking about how to install and use Ubuntu Mate for the Raspberry Pi. Also, I'm going to show you how you can overclock your Pi manually. You can download Ubuntu Mate for the Raspberry Pi 2, 3, and 4. The link to download this operating system for yourself will be in the description below. There are many great features that come with this OS, including that it comes with Bluetooth, comes with Wi-Fi, comes with a system monitor where you'll be able to manage your Pi, comes pre-installed with many applications software. For example, Ubuntu Mate comes pre-installed with LibreOffice. It also comes pre-installed with Firefox. To be able to install and use this operating system for your Raspberry Pi, you'll need a Raspberry Pi 2, 3, or 4. You'll need an SD card. I recommend having a 32 gigabyte SD card. You'll also need Etcher and Notepad++. The links to download Etcher and Notepad++ will be in the description below. To use this OS on the Raspberry Pi 4, I recommend having a 4 gigabyte board, but a 2 gigabyte board will work as well. The 4 gigabyte would be better in the long run. This OS will run great on Raspberry Pi when you overclock your Pi to 2.0 gigahertz. But to overclock this high, it is best if you have an iStower. An iStower is $20 on Amazon. For today, though, I'll be overclocking to 1.75 gigahertz. To overclock, we'll be using Notepad++. If you have a Windows machine and you want to use the built-in Notepad, that is fine, but there's a chance that you can corrupt the config.txt file. So that's why it is best if you use Notepad++. The first step to install Ubuntu Mate for Raspberry Pi is you need to download the Ubuntu server. So, on this link to download the server, there are links to download it for a Pi 2, Pi 3, or Pi 4. I have a Pi 4, and I'll be downloading the 64-bit Ubuntu 20.04 version. The second step is you need to get Etcher. Etcher works with Mac, Windows, or Linux. The third step is you need to get Notepad++, or you can use the built-in Windows Notepad, but like I said, it can corrupt the config.txt file. The fourth step is you need to flash the Ubuntu server image onto your micro SD card using Etcher. So, when the image is downloaded, you will find the file in your file system on your machine, and then you'll get the right device, and then you will flash it. The fifth step is overclocking your Pi. You'll need to eject your SD card after flashing from your computer, and then you'll need to put it back into your computer. Then you'll need to go into the computer's file system, or the SD card's file system, and then you'll need to find config.txt. You see here, this is what it looks like. Right-click on the config.txt file and select Edit with Notepad. At the very bottom of the config text, you need to go down a line, and you will put in overvoltage equals 6 as highlighted here, and then you'll need one more line down. You need to put arm_freq equals 1750 or whatever you want to overclock. Like I said, I'm overclocking at 1750 or 1.75 gigahertz, but to do 2.0 gigahertz, you'll need to put 2000. Now, when you want to overclock from this way, you can only overclock up to 2.0 gigahertz. So now we are going to be going over to the Pi. So the sixth step to do this is all you need to do is put the SD card in your Raspberry Pi and then turn the Pi on. Alright guys, we're on the Pi, and when you first boot up your Pi, you will see a screen, and it asks for your Ubuntu username and password. They're both Ubuntu. When you put in the password, it will prompt you to change the password. Make sure that the password is at least 6 characters long. Now, when it prompts you to type something after you have changed your password and it says, "Welcome to Ubuntu," you'll need to be connected to the internet, and you'll need to type sudo apt install ubuntu-mate-desktop. I'll put this in the description so you can type it out yourself, and press enter. Then the installation process will start automatically. When it asks you if you want to continue with the installation process, you will need to type Y and hit enter. When the process is close to being done, it will ask you if you want to use GDM3 or LightDM. You want to use the first option, GDM3, so you will press enter to select GDM3. Then it will start installing some more packages. Once the installation is done, you'll be prompted to type a command, so you'll need to type sudo reboot and press enter. When the login screen appears, you'll need to select Ubuntu. You'll see a little gear icon next to the sign button or at the bottom right corner of the screen. Click on that and make sure that the Ubuntu Mate is selected. You'll not have to change this every time. I'll prompt you to put in your password that you made. Every time you boot up your Pi, you will be prompted with the login screen. Once you hit sign in, you are ready to use Ubuntu Mate on your Raspberry Pi. So as you see, I'm on Chromium. Chromium does not come pre-installed. I'm on YouTube. For right now, I'm going to show you guys Firefox. When you click on this, it'll pop up. Firefox comes pre-installed, but now I'm going to show you guys all the softwares and applications that come pre-installed. So there's favorites, where you can add your favorites. There's all accessories, administration, education, graphics, internet, office, like LibreOffice, preferences, sound and video, system tools, universal access, control, and control center. Now, I said that there is a system monitor, so to access that, you'll go to System Tools, and you'll click Mate System Monitor. Now, that shows you your CPU usage and the memory usage that you have right now, and there is a system, processing, resources, and file systems. So that's a system monitor where you can manage your Pi. And Firefox runs good. Chromium runs good once you overclock. Now if you have the basic default settings for overclocking, it won't run that good. Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching. This Friday, I will have a video about certain upgrades and applications that you can add to Ubuntu Mate. So thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. And if you have any topics that you would like me to go over on a future video, please comment them down below.